welcome to John Eats Cheap. If you're not a subscriber, if you're new here, hit subscribe. If you like the video, give us a thumbs up, like, share if you like too. Also, follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, of course, and the TikTok. Gonna make the best crispy chicken sandwich ever. Chicken sandwiches are the rage right now, you know, even chicken in short supply in some places. I just got a couple of boneless breasts here. This one's really big, so I'm gonna cut that in half. And we've had these before and posted the picture on our Facebook page and on Instagram, and people said, I want to know how to make those. Those look awesome. So I'm going to share the recipe with you right now. Put the chicken breasts into a Ziploc. Now, a lot of recipes I know say buttermilk if you want it spicy, because we like it spicy with hot sauce. Marinate it in buttermilk and hot sauce. And I've done that before and it's great. I like it for a little more hot sauce flavor with just the hot sauce. So I'm going to marinate it in hot sauce.
It's not overpowering with
No, it's not.
flavor.
Well, you know, a lot of people think this is really, really hot, but it's not. It's a great flavor and it gives it some heat, some spice. So I'm just going to get as much air out of there as I can and seal this up and put it in the fridge and let it marinate all day. Several hours at least. Just move it around so it all gets coated with that hot sauce. Now into the fridge to marinate. All right, chicken out of the fridge, been marinating about 5 hours, I believe, in just the hot sauce. And I kind of agitated it every hour, so you know, just like mix it up, make sure it's coated. I have 1 egg, and I'm gonna add probably 1/4 to 1/2 cup of milk, just like an equal part. Like that much, and whisk that up. That's going to be our wash that makes everything in flour stick. So I got my flour here. I'm going to add some salt. This is actually the not all-purpose flour. This is, what do they call it? Baking
bread flour.
Bread flour. No, not bread flour. The baking that already has the self-rising. There you go. Yeah. So I'm going to add a little bit of salt.
Can you just tell us, how many flours do we have in our house?
We have baking flour. We have self-rising. We have wheat. We have all-purpose.
Semolina.
Yeah, semolina. The self-rising already has the baking soda, baking flour, and a little bit of salt in it. And I love frying chicken with that for some reason. I read a recipe with that and it really works. So you can use all-purpose. If you do, I would add like 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda and baking powder. I'm gonna add a lot of pepper, ground pepper, and MSG. I mean, everybody says, no MSG, it's bad for you, but it adds a lot of flavor. They put it in KFC chicken, I'm telling you. Okay, so just mix that up a little bit.
You've chosen your dry hand.
I have. That's my dry. So, I'm going to pull the chicken out. Let me get my egg wash into a thinner bowl. There we go. And just like shake it off. See, it's still got a lot of good flavor on it. I'm going to go into the egg wash.
Oh gosh, I can smell that hot sauce.
Really? And into the flour. And we're going to coat it. Oh yeah, that smells good. Just get it every spot covered. And then we're going to go, I have wax paper on a plate here, because this is going to go into the fridge for an hour or so, and then we'll bread it a second time. So I do all the breasts this way. Egg wash and flour. So there we go. Into the egg milk wash, into the seasoned flour, onto the wax paper. Now it goes into the fridge to just kind of chill for an hour or so. Saving my flour, my seasoned flour, because we're going to use more of that in a bit.
And you don't cover it or anything, right? You just let it air.
Yeah, I leave it open in the fridge. It's good.
Okay.
All right, we're an hour and a half in the fridge, and as you can see, not a lot of dry flour on there. So we're gonna bread it again, especially on the underside. Look at that. So we go just into that flour, the seasoned flour we had earlier. Get it coated and back on the wax paper.
This is definitely like a do it on a Saturday or
Yeah,
Sunday.
it's not a quick process at all, but I'm telling you, it's worth it. It
Oh.
takes 5-6 hours, but it's worth it.
But that's not 5 or 6 hours of active doing.
No, it's not active. I'm taking a minute to rebread it here. And now we go back in the fridge. It's that simple. All right, so here's your crispy chicken, right? Marinated for, I think 5 hours in the hot sauce. We breaded it, put it in the fridge, breaded it again after about an hour, and you can see it can take a little more breading. So I'm gonna do that again. Here's the leftover flour. Give it another coating. This is cheap.
So that was 3
Three
breading.
breadings, yeah.
Oh.
You wanna know how to make it extra crispy? This is the way to do it. I got my oil heated up to 350. This is the way you do it. It's not easy, it's not short. Well, it is easy, but it's not short. It takes a long time. So it's triple breaded right now, and I'm going into the hot oil. 350. I don't want it to stick to the bottom, so I'm kind of introducing it.
Easing it in.
There you go. I hope I got room for 3 of them here. I think we'll probably just get them in.
I'm very excited.
Oh, these are tasty. There we go. Now let them cook. So we're deep frying these until they're golden brown. You can do this in a pan, just an inch, inch and a half, 2 inches of oil, and cook them on one side, flip them. You can certainly do it on the stove top. Deep fryer is easier and quicker though. All right, I think these are done. Look at that, golden brown. We're gonna put them in the oven, just to keep them warm, because we gotta cook our fries. And I'm toasting buns right now, brioche buns. Into the oven, just keep them warm. They'll be good. There we go, spicy chicken sandwich on pickles and mayo. Brioche bun, we got these at Aldi. They're really, really good. They really are. They're not cheap, I'm gonna tell you that, but they're really good.
And they freeze.
They do freeze very well, yes. Even though we don't get them to the freezer very often because we have sandwiches 3 times. Okay, there's your cutaway spicy chicken sandwich. Oh, crunchy.
And it's a light, you'd think it would be
Oh, it's
heavy.
very light. It's not heavily breaded at all, but it is crispy, crunchy. For those who say, crispy, crunchy chicken, how do you do it? This is the way. As I said, I did it in a deep fat fryer, but you can do it in a pan easily. Fries on the side, dinner with Johnny's Cheap. Mrs. Cheap says, I'm hungry. Let's get to this. Okay. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, the YouTube, the TikTok. Follow us. Johnny's Cheap. Share, like, love, comment. Thanks for watching.